It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Amon G. Carter Stadium in Fort Worth, home to the TCU Horned Frogs. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on last year's national champion, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Horned Frogs will kick it away first. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Arizona State's offense will take the first swing of the game. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before. Unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
The Sun Devils want to move quickly. From the gun on third down. Finds his big tight end. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25.
Caught at the 25. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him at the 16. Handoff from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a third and short. They'll try to get it through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut. It's fourth down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one is picked up in the end zone. Bringing it back. He's inside the 40. Past the 20. Touchdown, TCU. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And that's a great job by the defender there, back in his own end. He knew he to make a play. He jumped the route, caught it, and he takes it all the way back. Forget flipping the field. How about scoring a touchdown?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Finding an escape route. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much.
That wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Finds his tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Sun Devils racing to the line in the hurry up. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And the Sun Devils send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. The Horned Frogs offense will go to work for the first time today. And what a performance this guy turned in last week. Spectacular in every aspect of the game, Jesse.
Well, I know one thing for sure. The quarterback is going to be looking his way early in this one. When you have a game like he did last time, your quarterback, you all of a sudden move up in priority in the pecking order for the guy throwing the football. So it's not going to surprise me early here if the quarterback looks his way, regardless of what the coverage is, based on what he showed last time.
Yeah, and they were on the same page. It was fun to watch. I mean, you could tell that he knew exactly where his guy was, putting up the multiple touchdowns. Like, it was a thing of beauty. Now, defensively, I also know that. And I know he's looking that way. So look forward to seeing the chess match with the defense and maybe ways they can take him away.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
This one's complete. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. They're going to run it. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Horned Frogs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking down the middle. Pulls it in. Stumbled to the ground. Third and short coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Working their way closer and closer. A third-down conversion, and they've got it at the 26.
You know, this is a running back who wants the ball, and he wants the offense to run through him. Really nice job there on the third down.
And the defense forced the quarterback out of bounds before he could get rid of it. Had to take the loss. The Horned Frogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Got a man. It's Marshall. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. And the Horned Frogs have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Motion from the wideout. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. The Horned Frogs will hustle to the line. They'll try to power their way ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
If the offense continues to put drives like that together, this defense is in trouble. How about the balance, the ability to throw the football, run the football, keep the defense guessing, and then when it gets closer to the end zone, the physicality to punch it in. Great start for this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back and the offense making its way onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Hands it off. Shakes off the defender. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for loss.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. The Sun Devils will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll try the right side. Got room to work. Oh, a lot of space. The 20. 10. Touchdown, TCU. And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Floats it out in space. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. We've reached the break, and TCU is holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. First play of the period will be a second down. They'll run play action. It's complete to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Sun Devils in the hurry up. On third down, he drops to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And here comes the punt team. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Find some fresh air. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Now the play fake. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short.
Now, a 4th down.
On 4th down, going to the air. Complete out of the backfield. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. And the Horned Frogs getting set on 1st and 10. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Gets away from one. He's got space. He works his way up to the 33 and is pushed out of bounds. The Sun Devils with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Power football with the run. Finds a little space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Give to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
From the gun to give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets it out fast. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Sun Devils will punt it away on 4th down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great at
turning it on. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, TCU!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Freeman. And just a short and safe pass play. They pick up a few. trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on second down.
Second down.
He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Sun Devils line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt. He's got great speed. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Creates a little room. There he goes. Pass the tackle, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Horned Frogs!
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
Leaves it with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Taking it the other way.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
They'll start this drive with a pass. Got his man.
Simple pitch, simple catch, easy little drag route right over the field. It's a nice timing route. You can run it versus man or you can run it versus zone and have a lot of success.
Makes the grab on the left. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a first down just outside the red zone. One back in the backfield. He gets the carry. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying it and have had very little success. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He makes a catch. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Here comes the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. And the Sun Devils are in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing.
That's exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB.
Touchdown! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And this defense, just a little bit of a letdown right before the half. Been controlling this football game, been dominating this football game, giving up points, got to go into half, get it buckled back down, get that intensity cranked back up.
You get that touchdown right before the half, build the momentum, and the last thing you need to do is mess it up by allowing a big kickoff return. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They think there's room to run to the right here. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. The give to the back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. You've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far in Fort Worth. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, back to Amon G. Carter Stadium and our outstanding broadcast team.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Got a little room. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house, great blocking, and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Louisiana is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up by 18 over Ohio. 2 fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll keep it on the ground to start the second half. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Wants to fire on second down. Zings it complete to the right. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Sun Devils are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. They're working that left side. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. And the Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Sun Devils are on the move. Off the play fake on first down. Caught behind the line. It's Johnson. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Leaves it with the running back. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Sun Devils kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Fakes to grab. Touchdown, Arizona State! A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. Looking to throw on first down. Firing to the right, complete. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Going to try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Still looking, on the move. Unloads it left. It's caught downfield. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, TCU! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
TCU 56, Arizona State 14.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. The last time they had it, they took it down the field for a touchdown. They can build some confidence that they can back scoring drives here.
Yeah, and remember, it's not uncommon for offenses to find themselves as the game goes on. They had some things not go their way early, but they found something last drive, David. Let's see if they can build on that.
Yeah, you just pick and pick and pick until you find that place where you're like, okay, this is an advantage I have. They've clearly found that dude. They score here. We're in for a ball game.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Got him downfield. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Sun Devils.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Arizona State 21.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. They'll go back to work with a sizable margin still up there on the scoreboard. He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional throw.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Second down coming up. Handoff to the single back. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. They're a perfect 2 for 2 on fourth down. They'll go for the hat trick. Making side adjustments here. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Working that left side now. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. And the Horned Frogs moving quickly to the line. It's a reverse. Nowhere to run, and down he goes after losing 6. Line getting set on second down. Back to pass. Snagged out of the air. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Release to the back. Finds him out of the backfield. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Needs it to keep this drive alive. Down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
The defense just has not been able to get off the field here in critical down and distances. That's why they're losing in this game right now. After that last conversion, that's now 4 different fourth downs that they haven't been.
Touchdown, Horned Frog! Haul that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Looking downfield on first down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. That's the end of the quarter, and TCU has the lead. This has been a complete obliteration so far, as the third quarter stats will show you. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking to fire. Gets rid of it. Got it in the middle. It's Winston. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They'll line up for a second down play. Wants to go up top. Can't connect on his first throw.
Another hit on the quarterback. All day long, this defense has been able to pin their ears back and get after this guy, and because of that, he's never gotten into a rhythm throwing the football, and that's why they find themselves trailing here late in the fourth quarter.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. There he goes. Open it up. They will He did that one all by himself. Make a few guys miss, turn on the afterburners, and boom, everybody's toast.
And that's why you got him back deep, because that guy can do that. You got to be explosive and quick and have good vision, and you see all those things on one punt return. Takes it back to the house, makes people miss, turn it on the gas. Great job, great return.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Back to pass. Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Defense in press coverage. Looking to the big tight end. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. And the Sun Devils decide to punt it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed, the vision, his ability to break tackles. Well over 100 rushing yards in this game, and that's why they have a nice lead here late.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Pulls it in. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab, and they're set up. The Horned Frogs have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Touchdown, TCU! The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, who knows how things are going to finish up in the Big Ten this season, but this is a game to keep in mind. North Carolina overcame a sloppy start and just put the finishing touches on a notable road win. And to pick yourself up and dust yourself off away from Chapel Hill, these Tar Heels got to be thrilled with this result. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This Big Ten battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The play action fake. It's on target and complete. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
that receiver is going to think twice about running that same route again as this game goes on because he just got lit up. I'm not even sure how he held on to that ball.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Sun Devils will call on their punt team. He's got it. Slips through the line. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Smart move to keep it on the ground. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Horned Frogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40. Guys, this one's going to go down as a nice win against a ranked opponent, and we didn't get the upset that many had thought we might.
No, they proved to the entire country watching this game that they are indeed the superior team. Offensively, defensively, running, throwing, whatever it is they wanted to get accomplished today in all 3 phases, David, they were better.
Yeah, and listen, at this point, I don't really care about the beauty contest. Like, your goal is to survive in advance. You played a really, really good opponent. You took care of business and continue to stay above them in the rankings, which is the only thing that matters at this point in the season.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what
unleashes one deep. He's got it in the end zone for another touchdown, and this is a full-fledged beatdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Arizona State, 21.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game and just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you've got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? From the gun, wants to pass. He's taking a deep shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. And the Sun Devils will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. One more play to pad the stats. To the ground with the back. Finding open areas. Smashes ahead. There he goes down the right side. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity